Okay. Subtitles on. Brightness up. Manual! Oh boy! We get a manual. Playdepot.net. This website for sale! Hey, would you look at that? A Sony game. Links to a website that's no longer up. Related searches. Gonna regret clicking this, aren't I? Oh. Google AdSense. This webpage generated by the domain owner using pseudo domain parking. An SSL handshake error has occurred. Oh boy. Well, that was a really good manual. You know, the phone line for God of War is still up, but, you know, you can't get a manual for a game that you bought.
Once upon a time, there was a fearless young lungbags who gained fame and fortune by ridding the galaxy of Emperor Percival Tachyon and Captain Romulus Slag.
What a cheap shot, I tell ye! Somebody unplugged me controller!
But just as peace was restored to Polaris, his first mate was kidnapped by creatures known only as the Zoni. Using a powerful computer called Iris, he finally located a clue. An old pirate captain who may possess the key to the Zoni dimension. A pirate named Darkwater.
Yar!
This is it, Talon. Darkwater has to be here somewhere.
Be careful, Ratchet. Murdergra is an unregulated planet. Unwanted visitors have a bad habit of disappearing from here.
Alas, poor Captain. No one misses you but me. I miss you too, Rusty Pete. You may not have me body, but you'll always have me heart. The crew hates me, Captain. They don't hate you, Pete. They just don't understand ye. Why, you're my top first mate, you... Ah!
Guys, I'm not looking for any trouble.
Wait! We're just here to find a pirate. Captain Engstrom Darkwater?
Darkwater. You hear that, lads? This mangy stowaway seeks the ear of a dead man. How's about we arrange a proper introduction?
Oh no.
Well, that could have gone better.
Ah, yeah. Hold R2. Yep, okay. It's all coming back to me. I did play this back when there was that Sony hack years ago. Sony gave some free games away. To make up for it. And this was one of the games that they gave away. It was this, Dead Nation, and some others.
They're dropping in for the ship.
Wow, how convenient that doors are unlocked by using a wrench, and I just so happen to have a wrench. How very convenient.
We've got to get off this ship. This is no time to be afraid of heights. Jump on the catapult. Yeah! We gotta get that pirate off the turret.
Wow, it gained 3 damage points. How super useful.
All clear. Hop on that turret. More of them. Now would be a good time to use one of those.
You love to play this game at your cousin's. Welcome, Coconut subscriber, and welcome, Aranek. How's it going? I thought I'd try something else. I didn't feel like going back to Ape Escape 3 today, seeing as I already did so much of it earlier. What's your favourite old game? I cannot possibly answer that question. It is impossible for me to have a favourite. And you'd also have to define old. Sure, this game is 10 years old, but it's not 20 years old. You know what I mean? Like, old would mean any game, like, a year or more old, you know? Like, it's such a coverall term. Yeah, that's the reason why I'm playing it. Aranek, this game is short. It was sort of like their attempt at an episodic game before realizing that episodic and Ratchet and Clank don't go well together. So this was a standalone that's only about 2 hours long, really.
The Ophelia is just one ship over. I'll start the engines. You take this catapult to the loading area.
Pikmin on the GameCube. Interesting, Coconut. Is Pikmin any good? Yes or no? Short answer. No, it depends. Maybe, if you like this, if you like that. None of that. Just, is Pikmin good? Yes or no?
Tomorrow caverns, and the pythons must be hungry.
Avast, ye scurvy swine!
Sweet eye of the Zony! It's Slag! Scourge of Polaris! Slayer of Darkwater himself!
Righto! And I hereby banish this lumbax to Hulafar Island, where he will get exactly what he's looking for.
Aye, Captain. You heard him, lads. To Hulafar in 1, 2... Oh, just fire!
Not again!
Thank you, Coconut. I guess some point soon I'll be playing the original Pikmin.
The Lombax discovered the little-known pirate party foul 21-13, which states, never interrupt a band of grogged-up space pirates simply because you lost your robotic mate and seek the assistance of a dead captain.
Ah, skip to the part about the curse.
Whoa! Spoiler alert! We haven't even gotten to Hilda Far Island.
Oh, all right.
It sure is paper, that's why I'm playing it, 'cause it's short.
Are you all right?
I wasn't even aware there was a future series of games until it came up as Ratchet and Clank Future on the YouTube gaming list.
Please.
I was like, why isn't Quest for Booty on here? Oh, it is. It's just down as Ratchet and Clank Future? But what do I know? This is one of 2 Ratchet and Clank games I've beaten. The other one being Tools of Destruction. Both great games, might I add.
My booster pack can only carry one of us. Do your grab boots still work?
Oh, I've lost my weapon? Yes. Wonderful. Seriously, which game is this? Quest for Booty. Hey, you know, Prey did this before you, Ratchet and Clank.
Clank! Clank, are you out there?
Darkwater's dead, and there are no zombie alerts. Rusty Pete tricked us.
Hey, he sent us here for a reason. There has to be some kind of connection.
Without the A, just Quest for Booty. I've called it Quest for Booty because that's just how I'm feeling. Like I want to go on a quest for Booty. And this Talwyn or whatever, she's good enough. She'll do.
Hey, maybe you can use your wrench's kinetic tether. Think you can handle this one?
Oh, right, that's my confusion then. Hold R2 and press square to grab onto the spring pad. Oh, I get it.
Nice job, Ratchet.
So that's why I wasn't aware they were called Future, because they weren't called Future over here. Fair enough. Are you going to do Crack in Time? Eventually, I'm sure.
Welcome to Hulu Far Island. My name's Barnabas Worley. Mayor Barnabas Worley, to be precise. What brings you here? Sorry, young fella. Didn't mean to pry. Your business is your business, I suppose.
We're trying to contact a friend of ours, but I can't seem to catch a signal. I don't suppose you have a radio tower we could use.
Sorry, miss. We had a supply beacon, but someone vandalized it last night. But if you help us repair it, I'm sure you'd be able to contact your friend. Really? Well, that is good news. Just climb to the top of each wind turbine and give the old boat crank a turn.
Check out the wind turbines. I'll head to higher ground. If I can get to
I played a little bit of Crack in Time. Tools of Destruction I completed. I think I did 2 playthroughs. A main one and then a New Game Plus. I've got the Jack HD collection, and I plan to play through that. I'll grab the Ratchet collection and the Sly collection and do those. Okay, I'm confused. Ever played Crash? Which Crash game are we talking? Ah, there we go. Clockbusters. I ain't afraid of no clock. Dead. The original. Yeah, I couldn't get past the first, or it might have been the second, one of the bridge levels. And I gave up there. I'm going to play Insane Trilogy when it comes out. I'm very excited for that. I'm probably going to play it in Coco mode first. Unless I have to unlock that. Then in which case I'll play it Crash mode. R2. Right, okay. Welcome, Slim. It's a rather short Ratchet and Clank game. Kind of like an episodic game. Yeah, Coco mode in Crash Remastered in the Insane Trilogy. You can play through all 3 games as Coco. Pretty cool. I could speak to people, but it would be a waste of my time. Only do it if I get stuck. Yeah, you can play as Coco. It's going to be awesome. Sly Cooper. I have played... I want to say I've done at least the first world, maybe the first 2 worlds of Sly Cooper, back when the HD collection came out. Maybe I can bring those closer to me. Maybe that's what those blue bars on the edge are about. Oh, that's already broken open. Yeah, I can. Nicely done. Oh, great. They weren't going to make it easy, were they? There we go.
Ratchet, come in. There's something strange happening on this island. I'm here with some of the villagers and... well, they're talking about a curse.
A curse? Come on, Tal. There's no such thing.
I'm sure it's nothing. I'll do some more digging and get back to you.
There's no such thing as a curse. What happened to your robot buddy? This takes place after Tools of Destruction. He's been kidnapped by the Zoni. It's a clever pun, you see. Is it me, or is this screen off? It is. What the hell? Oh, what the flying monkeys, prick. Is that correct? Is there any cropping going on here? No? Alright. Thought it was weird. That's better. Whenever you say there's no such thing as a curse, there is a curse! Unless it's Scooby-Doo. I don't know, there have been some pretty mystical things happened in Scooby-Doo. The whole gang getting transported into a video game. It's one of them. It's easy, you say, hmm? I might have to try. The first Sly Cooper game is very easy, you say. Interesting, interesting.
Well, I'll be. Looks like you got 3 wind turbines working. 2 more and we'll be home free.
So, question, was the Ratchet & Clank movie good, and was the movie game good? This I need to know. Don't know, haven't seen or played them. I remember it was kind of a big deal last year when they came out. It was the same time as Star Fox on Wii U. Came out around the same time. And I chose to get Star Fox on Wii U over getting Ratchet and Clank. The game was good, but the movie was a sack of turds. That's kind of upsetting in a way. You know, Ratchet and Clank is a property that could have made for a good movie. Fuck. Alright, one more turbine. Basically, I need to play more platformers and I need to play more RPGs. More first-person shooters. Fuck RPGs. RPGs take too long. I've got to finish Vesperia, seeing as I've started it. I will have to do Final Fantasy VII at some point. Oh, I missed a grind rail. Unless that's not a grind rail? Well, you're in luck. You know someone who hasn't beaten Breath of the Wild. Because I haven't beaten it yet. I didn't like it. I didn't like Breath of the Wild. I know, I'm a horrible Zelda fan. But it's just the truth. I didn't like it. Yeah, I'm not sure Fire Emblem would result in many views either, to be honest. This is an experiment. Play a kiddie-friendly platformer game and see what happens. I very much doubt Fire Emblem's going to get much in the way of viewers. Whoops. Could you do that gasp? What gasp? Or do you mean gasp like Fighter's Next Stream for Nintendo 64? Why do I know this shit? Your friend gets millions of views. Okay, who is your friend? I'm going to check their view count. Millions of views, eh? And they're your friend how? Or is it just simply that you watch them? Was that the gasp? That was the gasp you wanted. The main reasons I'm buying a Switch are Mario Odyssey, Breath of the Wild, Shin Megami Tensei 5, which everyone is assuming to be on the Switch. Shin Megami Tensei 5 will be on the Switch. I'm pretty sure of that. Breath of the Wild, Mario Odyssey, yes, I'm excited for that. I'm excited for Splatoon 2. Don't care about Pokken. Don't give a fuck about Pokken.
I'm over at the supply beacon. Come meet me as soon as you can.
Does get thousands of views. Okay. I'm gonna humour you. I'll stream a Fire Emblem game. It'll be Fire Emblem Warriors when it comes out. I will stream that. And we'll see if I get thousands of views. Millions was the first number, but you admitted that was hyperbole. So let's say we'll see if I get thousands of views when I play that. Yowie Piglet. What kind of name is that? You know what? I don't want to ask. To each their own. If that's what you're into, that's fine. Just count me out. Pokken DX is stupid. It has all the characters in the Japanese arcade. What? Pokken DX is stupid. Nobody asked for it. Nobody wanted it. I checked the what? Check the beach? For what? What do you want from me, you stupid... Piglet was your nickname as a baby. And let me guess, you're into yaoi? What about the new Dragon Ball Z game? Yes, please. Probably on PC. I'll probably get it on PC. I am excited for that. Yeah, thought so. No way they're going to let me take it all the way over here. Guess she said something about going back to the beach, so fuck it, let's go to the beach. Nintendo demoed Fire Emblem Warriors. It looked interesting, it looked fun. Why is it gonna bomb then? Does it not have support? Do you not think the do you not think there's an audience for it? So I mean, it's a game for Nintendo Switch. There's going to be an audience for it. Did you ever watch Dragon Ball Z when it first came out? No. I don't think anybody watched it when it first came out, because it was in Japan for about a decade before it reached the United States. But no, I didn't watch it when it was new. No. I've been watching Super. I'm up to date on Super. Get your gun back. Right, so I do have to talk to the smuggler prick. Prick smuggle. Dick fucktardly. Okay.
Well, what are... Well, if you ever find... Well, what do you know? How about... Here you go. Son, can't you...
Right, I got whatever it was I was supposed to have. It's not a gun. I'm not so sure about that. As much as I liked Valkyria Chronicles, I really didn't understand it. Once they brought in the tank, it was just like even less sense it made to me.
Here we go. See if you can give it a good time there, champ.
Chunk. I'll read that when I'm not in the way of the laser. The only thing that is going to put Fire Emblem Warriors down for older fans is the fact it's only Shadow, Dragon, Awakening and Fates characters. I see. It does feel like they're only sampling from a very small handful of characters, when one of the great things that the Fire Emblem series has is countless games over like 3 decades. Tons of characters to choose from. It does seem a bit weird that they'd only limit it to 3 games.
The beacon is working. You've done a great service to the Holofoids. Come find me, and I'll show you our greatest secret.
And the greatest secret is...
Young lumbucks, I give you the Obsidian Eye, the most powerful Laurentian telescope in the universe. It was created with lenses carved from obsidian.
It's entirely likely that what they'll do is they'll add other characters as downloadable content, and then argue that they did everything they could to get as many characters in the game during development, which would of course be a big lie. It wouldn't surprise me. We just had a Fire Emblem game come out and it was DLC heavy. Almost insultingly so. I'm just saying that, yeah, that seems extremely likely actually.
The 3rd of August, my trip to the Pragus star cluster was fraught with savings. Not only did I find a great place for cheap crawl cobbler, but I also met a mysterious race called the Zuni. Friendly little creatures they are, can manipulate time and space to their will. Their leader gave me a fulcrum star I can use to talk to him with once I return to Polaris. It's worth a fortune, but I wouldn't part with it for all the bolts in Meridian City. The only worry is me miserable first mate Slag. It's only a matter of moons before he tries to pillage me property. But I've taken steps to defend it well into the afterlife using an ancient arachnoid incantation and a coupon for 1 free curse at the Hulafar Magic Emporium. I'll forever bind me soul to me body so that I may protect the Fulcrum Star. He who disturbs me shall disturb my entire crew. This I swear.
That star ought to be locked away with the rest of Darkwater's treasure.
Yowie Piglet, that is a politics discussion. Look at the rules. The next time you discuss politics, I will ban you outright.
I'm getting a signal.
Rusty Pete to Lumbax. I have crucial information about Captain Darkwater. I'm dropping anchor at the whole of our
The issue is not DLC full stop. DLC is fine. It's when a game launches and day one it has downloadable content and a season pass. I understand why developers and publishers do this. I've said before that a game will be released with downloadable content, so people who buy a pre-owned copy are still generating money for the company. Yes, that's true. However, releasing a game day one with DLC looks really fucking scummy. What do you think about ARMS coming in a few weeks? ARMS looks interesting. I want to play ARMS.
So have you found the obsidian ore yet?
Yeah, but it doesn't work. Darkwater hid the fulcrum star.
Not surprising. Cheap old Beanrake never did trust anyone. Of course, we were trying to kill him at the time. Good news is, every pirate worth their salt keeps a map to their buried treasure.
A map? Well, where is it?
Well, that's the bad news. It's probably still with his body over in Morrow Caverns. Tell you what, mate. Why don't you let me help you find it?
That's okay. Politics is politics.
Great. And
I typically don't discuss politics on my channel because it creates a rift. The same with religion. It creates a rift. I don't want to give people a reason to not watch my channel, you know what I mean? If I came out and gave my political or religious views, I'd be risking losing viewers.
And so, our hero set forth to Morrow Caverns in search of a map to the mythical Fulcrum Star. With him was Rusty Pete, a noble and true corsair, adored by women across the galaxy.
This be a work of fiction.
Do you even know where we're going?
Of course I do. I got GPS. Look.
Turn right at Isle of Despair. In 5 leagues, keep left.
I love this thing. Hanukkah gift from me mom it was.
Arriving at destination on right.
Here we are, Morrow Caverns, famous for its majestic fjords, soothing grottos, and legions of tortured souls awaiting their chance for revenge.
What?
What? I didn't say nothing.
I still don't understand why we need slag to find Darkwater. Didn't you help him hide the ship?
Well, I was a bit sauced at the time. Woke up 3 days later wearing an evening gown and spooning a kerchief. Watch your tails!
Morrow Caverns. At least we've got the same universally accepted boxes.
Friend of yours?
He used to give me wedgies, did he say? The biological waste products. Lol.
Structural integrity.
Ratchet! Ratchet, I'll try to find a way out of here. Just promise we'll leave this place together, okay? Thanks, Ratchet.
Yes, I promise. But when do I get to bang you? Let's keep going.
This path is so dangerous, so forbidden, that only a recitation of the fabled Song of the Dead shall open the way.
I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is me handle, here is me spout.
Seriously? That's just fucking dumb. How old is these two, Ratchet and Clank? Well, this is Clank and, no, this is Ratchet and whatever the fuck this guy's name is. Clank's the little robot buddy. He's not in this game.
I'd do it myself if I hadn't suffered an unfortunate jig dancing injury.
This game is 10 years old. Almost. Almost 10 years old. Hey, do you play that one game where you run a society? What game is that? You'll have to give me some context. Run a society. Get to bang her in the R-rated spin-off sequel. Tell me more. I want to see the mating rituals of the Lombax. Rusty Pete, yeah, Rusty, crappy character that only exists in one short game. Populous, is that the game where you run a society? Spore? Mary Kate and Ashley Olsen, Sweet 16, License to Drive? SimCity? Sin City? Civilization? Mario Party? RIP Overlay. God fucking riddance. Overlay. How's it going, Matzo? Overlay be gone. Sims 2, that sounds like a good idea. Maybe I should play that. Play it with mods, you know, we're talking male pregnancy mod. That sounds like fun. Waifu emblem. That sounds fun.
Still going with the shadow puppet thing?
Yes, about that.
Just really sunburned. Oh. Careful, man, careful. After I was complaining on stream not so long ago that I got fucking sunburned. And then you let it happen to you. Careful, man, careful. You've only got one skin. And can you get out of that situation in a whole skin? That's the question. The fuck is that thing? BBQ the baby those men have. If there's a mod that allows me to put a baby sim on a barbecue, I'll do it. Hell yeah.
You're sure Darkwater's holding the map to the Fulcrum Star?
Of course I am. Kinda wish I'd known at the time. That star would have bought a lot of grog. But a deal's a deal. This path should take you along the forgotten shipping rails.
Good work, Bob. We get exactly what's coming to you.
It was like 22 degrees here and I was on a science trip that was so boring. The scenery was amazing though. It's very rare nowadays in the UK to find anywhere where there's still greenery. So, kudos to you for enjoying it. I mean, it's there to be looked at. Regret the sunburn, but don't regret the time you spent in the sunshine. That shit was worth it. You need a blaster to beat the worm. That sounds vaguely familiar. You from the USA or UK? I'm from the UK. Check out Castle Rock. The scenery is fucking awesome. Well, the next time I'm in Ireland, I'll check that out. I think it'll be a long time before I visit Ireland, but when I do, I'll visit. Two of them. Come off it. Crazy Taxi. That's definitely the game where you run a civilization. You can take me crew, but I'm keeping me rum.
The fairest battle in pirating history. Right.
Why don't you stand right there, mate? I'll check for booby traps.
Booby traps? Isn't that a bit cliche?
Not at all, mate. After all, you're the boob, and here's the trap. Cheers for the help, mate. Couldn't have gotten through the cabins without you.
Oh no, the obvious betrayer betrayed me.
Ahoy there, me hearty! This be Captain Slag, scourge of the galaxy, and...
Dirty backstabber, no good take a ride.
Darkwater, ye got a lot of nerve possessing me. This be my body now.
Watch your tongue, you made-humoured body snatcher, or I'll carve out your gizzard and fry it for me supper.
Tough talk for a wee little phantasm.
Oh, I'm a phantasm on account of you sticking this blade in me back, you miserable cheat.
All right, enough. I think you two could do as a good pillaging. Set course for Holofar, our island.
I'm pretty sure I leveled my combustor up to level 4, you prick. No, you don't. Don't lie. You've never played it in your life. The game where you run a civilization is totally Sonic 06. Yeah! When you look at the game that way, it's a moderate success. Are you hyped for Before the Storm? You mean the Life is Strange prequel? Hell yeah. Of course I am. I'm well up for that. You can be sure I'm going to play that on stream. What began as a game I didn't care about, and by the end of it, I loved. Oh, for fuck's sake! Ah, you mangy, scurvy little bastards! Come over here and I'll show you how to plunder a fucking shit. Oh, fuck, yeah, sure, okay, don't throw the wrench. Oh, thank fuck for that. Moving on. It's gonna be weird playing as Chloe. It really is. It's gonna be fucking strange. Cat people struggle to throw stuff. Khajiit struggle to throw. I don't think Chloe will have a power. It wouldn't make any sense for Chloe to have a power. It really wouldn't. Well, I destroyed the pipe for. Now what the fuck do I do, asshole? Oh, this way. We're good. I don't suck. Well, that's the thing. I have this theory about Rachel, and my theory about Rachel is that she wasn't as into Chloe as Chloe was into her. I reckon Rachel will be an acquaintance of Chloe and nothing more, whereas Chloe considers her like the second coming of Max. You know what I mean? We'll see just how much Rachel didn't actually care about Chloe. Because we know that Rachel lied. Straight up lied to Chloe multiple times. Lied about seeing Frank, lied about taking drugs.
So,
lied.
in his effort to claim the Fulcrum Star, our hero was outwitted by the charming Rusty Pete. A loyal pirate whose only desire was to bring back his beloved Captain Slag.
Scourge of Polaris and winner of Zordoom Prison's semi-annual beauty pageant.
Of course, there were a few side effects. Hundreds of undead pirates were now free to roam the planet. And the captain now had to share a body with the pirate he killed long ago. But all in all, it was a great day.
Maybe it will show Max and Chloe when they were little. I imagine it will. And when Max moved away, I think it will. And when Chloe met Rachel, yep. And how she went missing, yep. I think it will cover pretty much all of that. And we saw in the trailer Chloe's dad getting killed in the car crash, so I imagine there'll probably be an element of that to the game as well.
Take these. They washed ashore this afternoon.
I remember liking that one, The Ravager. Rachel, Chloe, what are you talking about? Life is strange, Samir.
Limbs be undead pirates! Run for your lives! It's the curse of Darkwater! The rumors are true! Save yourselves!
Yeah, I remember liking that weapon.
Oi, a fine crew you got there, Darkwater. Makes me sad I had to kill them all those moons ago.
Water under the bridge, me hearty. They weren't worth much alive anyhow. I should know.
Alright, so what have I got to do? Just defeat them all, or? I reckon there's something I'm missing here. No, all the doors are locked. Well, you see, I streamed Life is Strange recently, and it really changed my mind on narrative games. Like, I thought that narrative games that, you know, not really games, these adventure games and stories that basically you just choose the dialogue choices and you play through them, nothing more than glorified visual novels. I had a very negative opinion on them, and then after playing Life is Strange, my opinion was changed significantly on them. I think because I had finally played one that I enjoyed.
A fine crew you got there, Darkwater. Makes me sad I had to kill 'em all those moons ago.
Water under the bridge, me hearty. They weren't worth much.
There's just something fun about whipping enemies. You know, whip it, whip it. When a problem comes along, you must whip it. Whip it into shape. It's a shame they don't give you a rip you a new one to play with. I remember liking the rip you a new one. I remember liking the disco ball weapon.
My patience grows thin. Wherever possible, please use melee weapons while killing and torturing villagers. This will help us cut down on our...
Well, I would pre-order some games, but I'm really holding off on spending money at the moment because I want to make sure travel, hotels, merchandise for Hyper Japan that I can afford all that. It's a lot of money.
PS-33 Omegatron Defense Station. It's still dangerous.
And the thing is, I wouldn't want any help towards the costs of the hotels, travel, merchandise at the event. If anybody wanted to donate money to me, it would solely be used to go straight back into games to play on the channel.
Nice going. Keep shooting. Way to go, stranger. That there flying thingamabob don't stand a chance. Stranger, the pirates are at the door. Help!
Oh no! The pirates are gonna fucking stab us in the bum. Good job we got this thinly veiled copy of He's a Pirate from the Pirates of the Caribbean movie playing in the background. Oh god. I want to see level 5 Shock Ravager. I want to see it change shape. Yar har fiddle-dee-dee. Mutilating pirates is alright with me.
Send that scoundrel to the locker for more damage before
You can have me crew, but I'm keeping... Oh no, I've already referenced that. You can take me crew, but I'm keeping me rum. Be nice if the health crates respawned. That'd be great. Maybe there's some up here. Nope. The Lombax is dead.
Stranger, the pirates are at the door.
Really? That's how far back? Holy shit. You know, I'd be a pirate all day if, you know, Stephanie was part of my crew. You know what I'm saying? It's alright, the actress who played her was over 18 at that point. Right, health box. Woof, 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 woof. I get sick of muting the fucking microphone.
Let me guess. Union regulations?
Yeah, let's go with that.
This be far from over, Lombax. By me Tiddler's soul, I swear, you'll be dining with the devil by sunrise.
Ha ha! You saved us all, stranger.
Ratchet, come in. I was able to boost back to the island alone. Guess I know how Clank must feel. We have to catch up with Darkwater before he comes back for another raid. Do you have any idea where he went? A map? Ratchet!
See if someone can translate the map. Okay.
Sorry, friend. I'm afraid I don't speak Decadroid.
Whoa there. Well, this is your lucky day. See, this here's a map to Darkwater Cove. It's written in Decadroid, but I would be happy to act as your guide. Now, of course, I couldn't offer my services without, say...
Cold hard cash.
Oh, thank you, Cap. Come on, partner.
Alright, I'm muting the microphone.
The smuggler was true to his word. So with the Fulcrum Star within his grasp, and without even stopping at a pub, our hero sailed off into the night. His destination? Adventure!
Jeez, laying it on a bit thick, eh, Pete?
Are you sure you want to go in there, friend? These ears have heard some mighty disturbing stories about this old island.
That star is my only hope of finding Clank. I'm not leaving Murdergraw without it.
Well, all right, but I couldn't let my favorite customer go without a little extra firepower. Now, why don't you take these weapons? I just found them floating out near Hulafar Island.
Who be the greedy soul that dares set foot on Darkwater Cove? State thy name, and pray it's reached mine ears before. That ain't no pirate I ever heard of. Slag, you got a lot of nerves. Captain, is it possible? You don't look like him, but it's been a long time, and mine eyes aren't what they once were. If you really are Darkwater, prove yourself, and fight like him.
About time that leveled up, seriously. And using it non-stop. Oh, red!
I had arms, I'd be clapping them. Welcome home, you soot. Come right in.
Whoa! Thank you, Matzo. Well, I'll use that towards Life is Strange prequel. Or I guess whatever games come up in the meantime. There's always stuff coming out, and I can't exactly spend on games while I'm saving up. So thank you. I won't be spending it on the trip. It goes against what I stand for. I don't think my viewers or you know, I don't think my viewers should be paying for that. That's solely for me. But thank you. I appreciate it, man. I don't even remember this part of the game. Oh, gosh.
Darkwater must have had a way across the lagoon. Come on, we gotta check out the island.
I don't like it. I don't think it's clean. I don't think it's clean having a face cam on, and I don't think it's clean having a layout. The whole point of having a stream layout when you're a streamer is to differentiate yourself from other streamers, right? So that's why you have your logos, the game, your face cam, your chat. It's to make yourself stand out from everyone else. But the thing is, everyone else is using a layout, everyone else is using facecam, everyone else is using on-screen chat. So, by just having the game, I'm standing out from other streamers. It's, you know, it just, it makes it feel different.
Facility is reserved for Captain Mainstream Jerkwater. I mean Darkwater. Fix me a drink, and ye may pass. A bit of the bubbly, a chill to the bone. Top it with a twister, and send a happy pirate home. A bit of the bubbly, a chill to the bone. Top it with a twister, and send a happy pirate.
A bit of the bubbly, chill to the bone, top it with twister. A bit of the bubbly, chill to the bone. Oh, I see. Bit of the bubbly, chill to the bone, twister, send a happy pirate home.
Slightly bitter aftertaste, proper amount of snogs, trout. A fine point indeed. Well done. All right, here's your next drink. A dash of a cyclone, a drop of hot fire. A wee bit of bubbly makes an honest man a liar.
Cyclone, fire, Bubbly. Cyclone, fire, bubbly. I like how the tap is literally where his dick would be.
Proper brain cell to grog cell ratio. You did it again, sir. Ye may be Darkwater after all. All right, here's your last drink. A pinch of lover's greed, a dash of winter's sorrow. Top it off with golden sun, and bid thee fair good morrow.
Lubber's greed.
A pinch of lover's greed, a dash of winter's sorrow.
Lubber's greed. Winter's sorrow.
What are you trying? A pinch of lover's greed, a dash of winter's sorrow. Top it off with golden sun, and bid thee fair good morrow.
So what the fuck is a lubber's greed? Is that golden sun or is that golden sun?
Not bad. A little on the sour side, yet the dash of wormstool makes it blissfully reminiscent of a fine Chateau Viasante. You did it, sir! Welcome home! Allow me to fetch you the steps.
I'm willing to have a dialogue on, you know, whether or not I should have a face cam and a layout.
Nice job, Ratchet. Come on, 1 down, 2 to go.
But ultimately, I just don't like the idea. Of a face cam and a layout. It just doesn't feel right. The one streamer that influences me the most in terms of style, games that they stream and the style of their stream, is Vinny from Vinesource. And he doesn't use a layout. He doesn't have a face cam. With his streams, it's all about the game. It's not an ego trip. It's not about him, you know. He doesn't have to put his name up in lights. He doesn't have to put his name on screen. He doesn't have to have a face cam. It's just the game. You gotta do you. That's right. I gotta do me. Be right back, I gotta do me. Nope. Nope. It's not, it's not about the ego, man. I don't want to put myself on the stream. I don't want to. It's not about me, it's about the game.
I want sleeping, sir. Wait a minute. Aren't you a bit short and furry to be angst from Darkwater? Play his concerto of doom and prove you're him. Here be the first part.
Looks like this meteor pattern.
1, 2, 3, 4, 1.
Well done. But that just be the first part. Here be the next.
One, 2, 4, 1, 2, 3.
Splendid! A fine tune that was. I danced the jig, but someone took me legs. There'll be one final part for you to play now, matey. And here it be.
1, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4. One, 4, 3, 2, 1, 4.
Aye, it is you.
But they do go through, though. I see your messages loud and clear.
One more puzzle and we're in.
It is weird not seeing ERB or sponsored websites and the name of the game or the chat. I like looking at the chat on stream to see if my messages go through. But, you know, they went through. Well, that message came through. Most of my long dialogue messages don't come through. Well, that message came through. Like my Scottish Mr. Tumble joke. I don't know if that came up. Well, I certainly didn't see a Scottish Mr. Tumble joke. When was this?
Those ruins are casting a strange shadow on the wall.
You gotta tell me, is the lack of chat really a deal breaker? Is the lack of on-screen chat really a deal breaker? You have to help me here. Because if it is, then I guess I don't really have a choice.
May a shadow be cast of a face.
At 9:30. Nope, can't say I saw it. I gathered that. It felt like it wasn't letting me take it all away. There we go.
Just a minute there, Captain Darkwater. Perhaps you'd be so kind as to prove yourself by demonstrating your
Let's have a look.
blade.
I'm Scottish Mr. Tumble. Get the fuck away from my BBC studio or I'll whale ye. I did get it, I just didn't see it. What kind of accent are you meant to do that in anyway? No, you don't. You do not have to resend it. I can't pay attention to the chat all the time. I try hard, believe me. But I'd have missed it if it was on screen. Just as much as if it wasn't. If I wasn't looking at the chat at that time, I wouldn't have seen it. Well, you can't exactly mix Mr. Tumble's voice with any accent other than Mr. Tumble's. It just doesn't work. Okay, I'm Mr. Tumble. Square go like. Doesn't work. Just using Scottish words with the voice. That's down to YouTube. Is the lack of on-screen chat truly a deal breaker? Soybomb doesn't have an on-screen chat. VineSource doesn't have an on-screen chat. An on-screen chat means that some troll comes in and doxes someone. You know, like the person who came into Soy's stream the other night and posted a streamer's real name. If that had been an on-screen chat, that streamer's real name would have been saved forever in the VOD. That doesn't work, Matzo, because Scottish people are never happy or have enthusiasm. Oh! I didn't mean it.
The Fulcrum Star!
Watch your step there, laddie. X doesn't always mark the spot.
A fair good tomorrow, young lumbax. I pray God preserve ye from the pythors and their bellies. And don't worry, we'll take good care of your fair Sally.
I haven't been up at 11 recently. What do you mean? Oh, Soybomb streams, yeah. Well, there's a whole lot more policing has to go on with the chat if it's on screen, you know what I mean? Like, I don't have to police my chat at all if my chat's not coming up on stream. Because I don't have to worry about what my chat's saying. So long as we keep sort of religious talk to a minimum, political talk to a minimum, I don't really care what sort of discussions are made when there's no chat on screen. You talk about your boyfriend, Super Mario Logan, to your heart's content. Show me what you got, lad! I like what you got! Good stuff! Shut! Bonjour, you cheese-eating surrender monkeys. Oh, classic. I do like me some classic Simpsons. You know, before it was celebrity cameo of the day. Why I can't just let one of those cute creatures stand on top of my head, you know. And light up the dark. Well, I've got to carry them on my wrench, I have no idea. Go to the training zone. Oh, you're doing it in Scottish. Go to the training zone! Go down to the training zone! I'm sorry you have to hear this, Paper. I'm sorry. It's about to get swifty in here! Never. That will never happen, Matzo. There will never be an escape route Scottish. Actually, that's got me thinking. What about setting up a crew of escape routes? People who use the escape route name for different places. So I could have escape route China, escape route Japan, escape route British, escape route Scottish. All different people I trust with the escape route name. There's an idea. How very dismissive. Am I just not going to be popular enough to make that happen, Erinick? Or do you know something I don't? Fucking hell. Stop shooting at me, you massive prick. Oh, fuck. Escape route Canadian may come true. If you're suggesting that Soy Bomb take up the escape route name, no. If you're suggesting that I move to Canada, possible. It's possible. I don't like the creeping social justice going on in Canada right now. There's a lot of people who say to me, you're not a fan of social justice, you know, you're not a fan of equality for everyone. It's like, no, I'm not a fan of equality of outcome for everyone. I'm a fan of equality of opportunity for everyone. I am not a social justice warrior because I do not believe that regressive, violent shock tactics are the way to achieve equality, and I do not believe that we should all be equal in life. I believe we should all have an equal footing in life, but for everyone to truly be equal, that wouldn't work. In a world such as ours, in a meritocracy such as ours, it would be impossible for everyone to be equal. So it's a sad truth in the matter. Oh, you fucking piece of shit! Eat Lombax crap. Eat my furry dick. Oh, fucking hell. Ah, yes, we did have somebody Canadian on the Escape Route channel during April Fools. We did. That's quite right. But he was playing the part of Escape Route British, not Escape Route Canadian. Whereas I was playing the part of Soy Bomb. And doing an incredibly bad job at it. Let me guess, can't damage it from here. No, of course not. Oh, fuck. Oh. I put it to where I fucking want it! Fucking... Just fucking stop! That feels somewhat better. ERB Rage, no. You want an example of ERB Rage? There's a video on my channel called Pull It Out of the Sky. That's a true example of ERB Rage. This is more ERB apathy. You know? Fucking sick of your fucking fat, disgusting ass! You're dead, mate, where you fucking belong. You want some too? What's the video called? The video is called Pull It Out of the Sky. It resets! Boy. You really want to piss me off, don't you, Insomniac? But I'm not gonna let ya. I'm not gonna let ya. Well, I would say have a look at the rules, Samir. A while ago, I made the decision that talking about SJWs was okay. Because big YouTubers that I admired were talking about SJWs. When I realized it was no longer a death sentence to talk about them, I removed them from the rules. I also didn't want to upset prospective advertisers, and now, of course, advertising doesn't matter on my channel anymore. I've stopped caring about advertising. I make a couple of dimes, and that's it. Yeah. It's because, oh, seriously? Oh, for fuck's sake, it just wouldn't be enough just to put me right by the boss. You just make me play this little bit again as well. Really admirable. Good show. Good show. Prick. Yeah, the thing that made Pull It Out the Sky so bad is that the PC version displays the wrong inputs. That if you go against the inputs, the boss battle ends. I didn't realise there was a health bar. That helps. It helps being able to see a health bar go down. SJWs and politics. Politics, I'm specifically talking about things like who's the President of the United States, who did you vote for in the general election, that sort of thing. SJWs are not politics. SJWs think they're politics. SJWs have an effect on politics. But SJWs are not politics. They really are not. They're just a bunch of whinging people who think they have it bad when they don't. Whose parents didn't smack them when they did something wrong when they were a child, so they grew up feeling entitled. That's what SJWs are. Children who weren't properly schooled by their parents. Children who were failed by the educational system. That's what they are. It's sad.
Hey there, friend. I just saw Darkwater's fleet set sail for Hulafar Island. You must have rattled his cage pretty good. Matter of fact, I recently acquired this here Now careful with this thing.
Alpha Cannon. Sounds good. There's a point where it will truly become ERB Rage. Oh dear.
Of Darkwater Cove, our hero had one final chance to recover the star, but the courageous Captain Slag had no intention of going quietly. He took the Lumbax's female friend captive, which of course multiplies the drummer by, like, 4.
Pete, what have I told you about using math? That there's grounds for a plank walking.
Sorry, Captain. And now, the final chapter in our gripping saga. Events do not occur in real time.
That was dumb.
Welcome aboard, me hearty. Ye come in a fair breeze. I was just about to gut your dear Sally like a Marquesian trout.
This is your last chance, Slag. Just hand over Towin and the star.
'Tis a fool who thinks he can reason with a man whose head he once took. He might be wanting to return the favor. Ready the locker, Davy. Slag's got one more for ya. I've been waiting for that.
ERB, is Yakuza 6 a new Yakuza game, or is it another Yakuza game that is just now getting an English translation? Yakuza 6 is a new Yakuza game that is just now getting an English translation. It's a Ryuga Gotoku game released last year, which is being released under the name
Try not to die too quickly. I'll make twins of ye.
Yakuza 6.
Time to cut.
I thought Kiwami was coming out this summer. It's not a new Ryuga Gotoku game, it came out last year in Japan. But it's a new Yakuza game. If you catch the logic. Welcome back, Matzo.
Come on. I saw Slag give the star to Rusty Pete. They're gonna pillage the Zoni dimension.
When will there be a real nerve gear? What's a nerve gear?
You know, there's a spot of irony in all this madness. For once, it's you who's trying to steal from me. After all, it ain't your fulcrum star.
It's mine!
Oh dear. The fuck is this?
The old soul wakes at the thought of killing again. Thanks for being such a good sport.
Fuck.
I can feel you getting closer.
Shots aren't doing anything. What's the trick here then? Oh, maybe this.
How'd you like a proper performance? I got a spot saved for your Necrolong. All you have to do is die.
Yeah.
How unfortunate. It seems everything you want falls into the hands of old Slag.
You haven't played Senran Kagura Estival Versus yet? No, I haven't. Didn't that get like a PC port? I mean, I own it on PS4, but it's the Japanese version, which means I'm going to be tackling with the language barrier. It takes the transmissions you use to make your body move and use them in game. That'd be a creepy thing. Why would you want one of those? That's fucking nightmare fuel. That's Philip K. Dick stuff. That's fucking I have no mouth and I must scream stuff. That really is. That's fucking uncomfortable. And the opportunities for that to be used against you. The stuff people could do with you. So many opportunities for foul play. Oh, is this sword art you're talking about? I had a friend who was mad for sword art. People say good things about sword art. I might try it someday. I'm skeptic whenever anybody says that an anime is like the best anime ever. I'm skeptical, even though I've said time and time again that, you know, Bleach is the best. No, Dragon Ball Z is the best. What the hell, Bleach? That Dragon Ball Z is the best anime, you know. The difference is the people who tell me Sword Art Online is the best anime actually believe what they're saying, and they're not just saying it for comedic effect. Fucking hell. Doubt the real one would kill you. I'm not saying kill you, I'm saying people being able to use it to fuck you up. To make you feel shit. Yo, Sushi! Sunshine 2000! Chocolate rain! How's it going? Got it. You're triggered. Nico Nico ni. Thank you. I appreciate the gesture, but I'm not far off the end of this game. And as you know, Soybomb's streaming in like quarter of an hour. I appreciate the gesture, but it shall be over soon. But the upshot is that that you'll be linking the VOD as well, so it's still appreciated. Don't let me make it sound like it's not. Fuck. I will not surrender, no. Yeah. Yeah, I've been streaming for a while. Sushi. To be fair, it's my fault for not announcing my stream. You know? Fuck. Gotta keep it held down. Here I go! Yeah, but it's, Are you using triggering in its legit sense, Eranik? Are you actually having PTSD? Something tells me no.
I think it's time you met some of the crew. Lads!
You're making a mistake, Darkwater. You know I can literally use these guys to incapacitate you, right? Fucking hell. I did stream a little bit of one of them before, but no, the plan is to go through them maybe in reverse order, so I've done 3, so maybe do 2 next, and then Ape Escape P after that. P just because it looks better and it plays better than the original. It's got a different sort of control scheme that suits it better.
You heard it. Yes! Yes! Tear him to bits. The Sony world ain't yours to save. It's mine to plunder.
I fucking hit him with it! Thank you. Great. It's gone big again.
Send in more of the crew.
I fucking hit him with it! You saw that, right?
No more running.
Well, I tell you, your previous chat involvement is representative of the final product. You know, not being able to type and all.
Go on, me faithful hearties. Stretch your legs and fetch me a soul. Wrote a song for you, lad. How'd you like a proper performance? Brian, undead ammo is expensive. Stop wasting it.
I hit him with it! You fucking saw that!
Come on, lads, you're not...
I hit him with it!
Vengeance! It'd be a sweeter word than all the wenches in the galaxy. That's right. Send him to that
Oh, fuck off!
No more.
The old soul waits at the bottom killing again. Thanks for being such a good sport about it. I call this one meddling Lombax gets cut to bits in B minor. The Sony world ain't yours to save. It's mine to plunder. You like those blades, Lombax?
Oh, it must just take 2 hits. Every fucking time.
You'll soon find yourself dangling from the highest of gallows. Let's see how fast your heart can carry this. Please. Oh, miserable Lombax.
Rise! Rise, the undead hearties! Got another tool for you. Stop being retarded.
Oh, shove your fucking tune right up your undead arse. I'd like it if the camera didn't keep fucking swerving around like a drunken sailor. I get it that this is a pirate-themed game, but you really don't have to overemphasize the being drunk all the fucking time.
The fulcrum star is mine! Bad form! Bad form! 'Twas a cheap shot on the pattern it was! Can we hurry this up? The pub closes in half an hour! Bad form! Bad form! 'Twas a cheap shot on the pattern it was!
Don't go to your next phase. Thank you. Whew.
The fulcrum star is mine!
Me buddy, look what you've done!
Oh, shut up, you miserable rat, for I chain ye to the keel! By me deathless soul, this be my body! I'll save ya, Captain!
Well, you sure mollycoddled that one up.
And so, after several lucky shots and a few cheat codes, the Lumbax destroyed the Union.
Fuck off. A few cheat codes.
Aye, and good riddance. Going to the bathroom was far too awkward.
The Lumbax returned to Hulifar to claim his booty, the location of his missing first mate.
I'm more interested in the bootay, you know, Talwyn, baby.
This works.
As the chosen one spoke.
If x is the coefficient of a squared minus the improbability of the hypotenuse at absolute zero, the Bogon index of the denominator must be equal or lesser to the number of bees in your bonnet.
Don't worry, sire. The doctor will be able to repair you. He is here.
Signal lost. Coordinates acquired for Brigus Nebula.
Nefarious. Hang on, Clank. I'm coming.
With the location of his missing mate in hand, our hero took off into space. Little did he know, the greatest challenge he would ever face lay just ahead. The end. Want to hear it again?
I didn't want to hear it the first time, ye mangy old bucket of balls!
All right. No need to get cross.
I'll quit yelling when you find me a new body! Now start rowing! Row! Row! Row!
Oh, let me guess. Row?
Shut up! Row! 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 Put your back into it! Row! 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 Row!
Oh. Put your back into it. I did, and look where it fucking got me. I showed this off at the start of the stream, but I'll show it off now at the end. Literally, the manual for this game no longer exists. Look at this. Here's your game manual. They're asking for $800 US. Oh, can't be displayed. Well, you know, for $800, you could own a web page that you can guarantee people will see. People who own Quest for Booty. This is your chance to own a web domain that you can guarantee people will see. Anyway. Soy Bomb starts in a minute. Arrivederci.